Hello and welcome back everybody. There's Muhammad Said with you again. This is the second video of app development with Kivy. So in this video we're going to be learning how to create inputs and also how to create a grid layout. So let's get started with our new video. So before we start, let's just revise what we learned in the last video. So in the last video, first of all, we learned how to import kivy, how to install kivy, and we also then after that we learned how to import everything you need to start working in the basics in the beginning, and we created our app. We created our class, the place in which like the folder, like a folder in which you're going to be coding in. Yeah, so we learned how to print text, and we also learned how to run everything. So yeah, let's just get into today's code. So first of all, we're going to import kivy and app and label, the same things that we imported in our last video, and we're also going to import grid layout and text input, so we can take inputs from the user, and grid layout like you just use it to create something like this, 2 columns. Yeah, so that's the way. So until here it's the same as the last video. So we're going to say class my grid layout. What this is going to do, it's going to create my grid. You can call it any name, but what is my grid? The computer doesn't know what that is. So here when we say grid layout, my class called my grid is going to inherit from grid layout. So yeah, next we're going just to say define underscore init underscore self, and those two stars, then quarks. What that means is that this over here, it's going to take from a folder called quarks inside of kivy. I don't know why they called it this, but they just use this folder to work with your folders. It just helps you run it easier. Yeah, so after that we're going to say super my grid. So my grid self.init and then quarks again. We're going to be using the same folder to load our grid, and below that we're going to start telling what we want our grid is. So we want our grid to be having 2 columns, and after that, so we're going to be saying what do we want to print, what is our input, and we're going to be using, and we're going to be telling the computer what we want in our grid to be. So here you see I'm going to say self.add widget label text equal first name. So here we're going to add a widget, and we're going to call it first name. It's going to like print first name, and then we're going to say first name equal text input multi-line equal false. Here we're going to tell the computer that our first name, this is our first name. We're going to say that it doesn't have multi-lines, it's only 1 line, so not 2 lines or more. So yeah, you can use that if you want. If you're going to like input paragraphs or something, you can use that. You can just say instead of false true, and don't forget the capital T or capital F. Now self.add widget self.first name. So we're going to add to the self, which is grid layout, we're going to add first name. First name is what we did all over here. I divided them into 3 parts because so you can understand it easier. Now self.add widget text equal last name, the same thing that we did on the upper part. Self.add widget self dot first name. First name, I mean last name, the same thing, multi-line equals to false, and self underscore widget self dot last name, and the same thing for email. And yeah, that's why it's not multi-line, because you can't even create an email with multi-lines or your name or last name. So yeah, after doing that, we're going to say class my app define build self, then return my grid, and then just the way to run it, if underscore underscore name equal to equals 2 equals, and then underscore underscore main, and then underscore underscore and the quotation marks, and then we're going to say my app, and then brackets dot run. So this is going to tell the computer to run it. So yeah, just quick summary of what we did. We imported kivy, imported our app, imported our labels, and imported grid layout and text input. So text input and grid layout are the most important too, because these are what we learned in this video. So yeah, after that we have my grid, and then we're going to say grid layout. And yeah, what we're going to do in this part, we're going to just customize and start our grid layout. And here we created our first name, like our input, and here self.add widget, the same thing but for our last name, and here for our email. So yeah, and let's see what that is going to do. Let's go ahead and run it. So here it's going to say first name, everything here, and I told the computer that I want 2 columns. If I say 3 columns and rerun, you're going to see that it's going to give you 3 columns. So yeah, you can do the same thing with the rows. Let's just come back to 2, and let's try putting in our input. So here, and yeah, something I like about kivy is no matter what you do, it's going to stay in the middle. Like you see here, if I do this, it's exactly like, you don't have to change anything. If you're using a mobile phone, your screen is just, I think, like this, it's going to work. If you're using a tablet, I think it's going to be like this. Yeah, and it's going to work if you're using a big screen, it's going to work. So yeah, let's say my first name is Mohammed, my last name and we're going to type in our email. So yeah, you see here your name. When you press enter, it's just going to take you like to the next one. You're not going to do anything. You see here I haven't done anything. Here I'm going to press enter, and when I type again, it's doing nothing. So yeah, when I press enter, it's done. I'm done typing because it's not multi-line. So let's see what's going to happen if we make it multi-line. So we're going to make, instead of false, we're going to make it true. Rerun. Here I press enter. You see I can still type in. Yeah, so let's see what happens. Let's just take this back to false, and we're going to say we're going to change the first name to Like, let's say we can create a username and password. So I can say username, and you see here it says username, and here is last name. You can just change it from here, like the place that you're going to start the computer. You see here, when you're adding the widget, you're going to say self.add widget. There you're going to change it. So the same thing to last name and email. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. And if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye!